Ever wonder what it'd be like to live on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, and why you might not want to? Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the wonderful world of real estate. Today we're going to dive into the pros and cons of living in Vancouver Island. We're here to help you decide if it's the right place for you. So let's get started. For those who don't know me yet, my name is Chris Cochran. I'm a seasoned real estate realtor with eXp Realty. If you want to know more about buying, selling, investing, or like most people are simply in a place I like to call one of the 6 Ds of real estate that start almost all real estate transactions, feel free to contact me. You can find all my contact information in the comments below. Oh yes, and just one more thing before we get started. Vancouver Island is not physically connected, nor is it even close to Vancouver, BC. Okay, as promised, here we go. Starting with the pros. Number 1, the natural beauty. Vancouver Island is renowned for its breathtaking scenery. From the rugged coastline and sandy beaches to the lush rainforest and snow-capped mountains, nature lovers, they literally find this place to be paradise. Number 2, outdoor recreation. With all of its natural splendors and mild climate, Vancouver Island offers year-round outdoor activities. Whether you enjoy hiking, kayaking, fishing, or golfing, there is something for everyone. You'll never run out of things to do. Number 3, there's a vibrant art scene. Vancouver Island is home to thriving arts communities, from arts galleries and museums to theaters and music festivals. There's always something happening to nurture your creative side. There are art festivals all up and down Vancouver Island and little artisans all over some of the Gulf Islands. It is amazing. Number 4 is a strong sense of community. Vancouver Island residents take pride in their close-knit communities. You'll find friendly neighbors, local markets, and community events that bring people together in a place where everyone can truly feel at home. Number 5 is a slower pace when compared to the hustle and bustle of the big cities. Vancouver Island offers more relaxed lifestyle. It's a place where you can escape the stresses of the city life and enjoy the slower pace. Perfect for those seeking peaceful and serene environment. However, it will drive those people nuts that are from big cities and like everything done immediately. Well, that's quite a segue into things that can be negatives. So let's start about the negatives. So one negative thing about living on Vancouver Island is that there's limited job opportunities. While Vancouver Island has a growing economy, it may be more challenging to find specialized job opportunities compared to larger cities. If your career field is limited and it's important, then you must consider the job market before moving here. Now, also, you will find that typically you're going to get paid just a little bit less to work for the same job here on Vancouver Island as you would, say, in the metropolitan area of Vancouver. So you're going to have to possibly take a pay cut, although that's being eliminated now with all these work from home options. Just do your research, ask the specifics of your career, and find out the details before you decide to move here. Number 2, we hear this one all the time, is the high cost of living. The cost of living on Vancouver Island is generally lower than Vancouver. It's still higher compared to other areas of Canada. Housing prices in particular can be expensive, and especially in popular locations like Victoria, Nanaimo, Langford, other sorts of areas that are growing and thriving. All right. What could be another disadvantage of living on an island? You guessed it, transportation. Vancouver Island is only accessible by ferry or by air, which can be an inconvenience for those people who need to travel a lot to the mainland. Additionally, public transportation options within the island may differ from community to community, but the major cities have reasonable structures and some of the smaller cities have limited public transportation. With limited transportation also comes limited healthcare options. So it's important to mention that certain medical services may not be readily available on Vancouver Island. Specialized treatments and procedures may require traveling to the mainland. Like myself, my daughter and my son have to go over to the Children's Hospital fairly frequently, and unfortunately it means often booking the ferry, but also spending the night in Vancouver. All right, challenge number 5, tourist crowds. Vancouver Island's popularity as a tourist destination means that during peak seasons, certain areas can become crowded with visitors. If you like a quieter, more secluded environment, living in Victoria may not be for you. and some other super attractive tourist destinations also might get a little bit overwhelming for you. That wraps up our pros and cons of living on Vancouver Island. Remember, it's essential to consider your personal preferences and priorities before making a decision. Vancouver Island has a unique charm, but it may not be for everyone. Stay tuned for the second part of our series where we'll explore the pros and cons of this beautiful island in depth. The highest compliment you can give me is your trust and your referrals. However, the next highest compliment is to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. So I just want to remind you guys, make sure to subscribe.